Okay, guys, today is the day. We're officially doing Disney for the first time with our 2-year-old daughter, and we packed the car, we fueled up coffee, and we're driving from Tampa to Orlando, which, if you know, is basically the rite of passage for every Florida family. So let's see how this goes. Now, I will say you're going to try your best to time everything perfectly, and we tried to time her nap to where she was sleeping on this 2-hour drive on the way to Orlando. It did not go well. So we used the first day as a wash. We don't want to hit the parks with her not having a nap because if your kid's anything like ours, they skip a nap, they're a different human. But after a long drive, we made it. Of course, the first thing you got to do is pull over and take a look at that sign, because when you see that Disney sign, man, it just hits you like, ooh, wow, I can't believe we're actually here. And this time, it's not just about us. It's about seeing Disney through our little girl's eyes. And honestly, we both got a little misty when we saw this sign. Now, here's where things get wild. See, we're staying at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, which, if you're not familiar with it, it's literally a hotel themed like the safari. I'm sure it's a lot cheaper to actually stay in the safari in Africa, but this was just as good. And let me tell you, when you pull up to this resort, it feels like you're stepping into another continent. The lobby, it's massive. The vibe, straight up safari. And the best part, you can literally walk outside and see giraffes and zebras from your balcony. I mean, our daughter saw 5 different animals on our very first night. And my wife saw her first overpriced gift at the resort gift shop. And of course, we had to buy it. But let's get into a quick room tour. So we got the crib set up, which they supplied for us. And this is a legit crib, not like some of the other pack and plays that we've gotten at other resorts. Of course, as we mentioned, the view is insane. And for the most part, everything is high enough to where it's baby proof. But one of the coolest features is the Alexa Echo in each room. It's Disney themed, so you can ask it a bunch of park questions, jam out to some Disney tunes, and even plan your trip if you want. That's pretty cool. And as an Alexa owner, I think you can pay for the subscription like at your house, but obviously here it was cool to see firsthand. All right, now it's time for the real test. Taking our kid to the park. Everyone warned us to bring snacks, bring patience, and of course bring a stroller that can actually survive the apocalypse. But here's a pro tip. Toddlers don't walk, they run, trip, and then demand to be carried. So the stroller to me was really just to carry everything that we had to bring in. So it's not optional. Bring a stroller. Now, I will say, going to the parks, a lot of people told us to actually take like the buses from the resort to the parks. But for us, we actually were planning on being the first ones at the park. And unfortunately, with the buses, they come every 20, 30 minutes. And sometimes you might have to wait if it's a full house. But we decided to drive anyway, because as a resort guest, you get free parking. So unpopular opinion, if you're staying at a Disney resort, I wouldn't take the shuttle or the bus. I would just drive your car. You're the first ones in, you could be the last ones to leave. Now, let's get back to the parks. So the big bonus with Disney that's unlike a lot of other theme parks we've been to, at least in Florida, is the food. And I don't mean the food at the park because that's subpar. I mean that they actually let you bring in full-on coolers and totes of food, which is crazy compared to like Busch Gardens or SeaWorld. That's very strict and doesn't really let you bring in a lot of food. Now that I think about it, I mean, I guess you're paying twice your mortgage for a Disney trip, so I guess it's the least they can do. So be sure to come prepared with a nice cooler and plenty of snacks and food. You get inside and wow, the castle obviously is the first thing you see at Magic Kingdom. The characters walking around. I mean, it's like being 5 years old again, except now I'm the dad with the diaper bag sweating through my shirt, praying she doesn't have a meltdown inside the famous It's a Small World ride. Spoiler alert, she did. But then she sees Mickey for the first time. And guys, the look on her face, it's 100% worth the money and the stress that we've dealt with. And then she saw one, and of course we had to see Goofy, Minnie, and the whole gang. Now, we did 4 days and 3 nights, not just at Animal Kingdom Lodge, but we went to multiple parks, and it was a blast. Epcot, Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, they all got pros and cons, but our daughter loved every single park, and that was the most important thing. But after we got back to the Animal Kingdom Lodge, we're exhausted. We had a full day of parks, and somehow our kid is still bouncing off the walls. Not to mention, I think my credit card is crying. But here's the thing. Sitting on the balcony, watching giraffes walk by, as our daughter points at them and laughs, it's a memory you're never going to forget. Again, we spent almost a week there because we wanted to make as much memories as you can. And while we did spend a lot of money and it was stressful at times, I leave you with this. If you're a parent thinking about going to Disney with your toddler, just do it. Bring snacks, bring plenty of wipes, and a lot of caffeine because you're going to need it. But it is absolutely worth seeing the smile on their face. Do me a favor, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, and if you enjoyed tagging along, subscribe, because I'll be doing a lot more dad life adventures on this channel. So until next time, we'll see you on the next adventure. Peace.